my name is Casey Bryant. I'm the Executive Director for Advocates for Immigrant Rights, otherwise known as AIR. I'd like to thank you for nominating our organization in this final round for the GiVE 365 grant. Advocates for Immigrant Rights is a nonprofit immigration law firm established in 2018 to defend the dignity, safety, and inclusion of immigrant people in the United States, especially those most marginalized, through legal representation and advocacy. Our clients come to us seeking legal representation for their immigration case, but often the day-to-day issues are what worry them the most. Weighing on them is the struggle of living in the United States as an undocumented person, trying to manage work, family, friendships, and even try to have some time for fun. Also, our clients have come from places where they've experienced some extreme trauma and serious violence that continues to bother them as they come into the United States. So from the moment our clients walk through the door, we try to provide a safe and comfortable environment for our clients where we can listen to their needs to identify issues, both legal and social, to determine where we can provide the best support. So now I'd like to introduce you to some of our staff.
Hi, I'm Jacobo. I'm one of the paralegals here at AIR, and I'm the first person clients talk to about their problems and events and how we can help them provide not only legal assistance but also provide them with social care. And we do that by setting up appointments with the attorneys here in AIR.
I'm Jenna. I'm one of the attorneys here at AIR, and once a client has been passed off to me for a consultation, we talk about things like how you came to be here and when you came to be here with us, and then we dig into the things like why. And this is where topics like trauma and violence come up very often, and it's difficult for our clients, which is why we've created access to social services in our area in order to help enable our clients to live better lives, not just by getting status, but also by living free and living above their traumatic experiences in their life.
Hi, my name is Chastity, and I am the developer and future director of the Community Access and Integration Program, otherwise known as CAPE. With our CAPE program, we are able to provide holistic services to our varying clients, including trauma-focused and trauma-informed care. With CAPE, we are able to empower our clients and bring them the resiliency and stability they need to navigate their everyday lives. We are in need of a few technological items, such as computers and digital software, to have a successful program launch.
Thank
you, GiVE
365,
and the
Community
Foundation.
Hola, I'm Ines Negrete Williams, founder and executive director of Casa Luz. Casa Luz is the only nonprofit in Memphis and Shelby County that culturally and exclusively serves Hispanic Latinx victims of domestic violence, sexual assault, and other violent crimes. Our culture-specific services include legal advocacy, assistance of filing orders of protection and police reports, helping clients to know and exercise their legal rights, facilitating access and referrals to social services, mental health services, community education and outreach, and weekly classes. All services are free and confidential. Casa Luz takes a holistic approach to promote healing, well-being, and life free of violence and fear, empowering clients to follow through with legal remedies while seeking safety, independence, and healing from the effects of violence.
Hello, I'm Nancy Nieves, counselor at Casa Luz. Casa Luz has applied GiVE 365 funding for the Responding to the Trauma of Family Violence project to enhance our mental health services to client victims and their children exposed to domestic violence. Our experience confirms that while Hispanic Latinx victims have access to trained mental health professionals who shares their language and culture, they are better equipped to seek remedies to protect themselves and their families. Support for this project will increase our bilingual and bicultural counselors' ability to help empower clients to become survivors, break family patterns of violence, and help them to cope, heal, and move towards a life free of violence.
Hello, I'm Jocelyn Suarez, counselor here at Casa Luz. Casa Luz counselors offer individual counseling, crisis intervention, support groups for adults, and group therapy for children and teenagers. GiVE 365 grant funds may be used to purchase educational resources such as brochures, books and posters, therapy dolls and games, workbooks, or other materials. refreshments and snacks for clients, office supplies, furniture, and professional course fees for staff counselors.
Given the lack of culture-specific services in our area and the fact that Hispanic Latinx immigrants face extra barriers, Casa Luz's work through this particular project to support the mental health of victims and their children is vital. It will help us continue to work to break the generational cycles of violence within families and make the Hispanic Latinx community in Memphis and Shelby County safer for this and future generations. We are grateful for having been selected as a finalist in this grand round and are excited about the possibility of having widespread local support from the people in our community to continue this critical work. Gracias.
My name is Phyllis Lewis. I am the CEO of Love Doesn't Hurt, which is a nonprofit organization that helps to provide crisis intervention for victims of crime in the LGBTQ+ community. We do that by taking the holistic approach and bringing resources to victims of crime within the community, providing crisis intervention complemented with educational sessions with our community partners to our clients to help build resiliency so that way they are able to regain stability after victimization, providing case management that's customized for individual needs of each and every client that we serve, addressing barriers that the LGBTQ+ community faces. We have developed educational sessions to provide throughout the year free of charge to the community to help promote and educate about healthy relationships, boundaries, self-care, grief, trauma, medical services, tenant rights and evictions, and also legal rights and up-to-date information for legislation that could be harmful to the LGBTQ+ community throughout with our community partners. This year, we have launched our job readiness series, which will feed into our job fair to help increase clients' ability to gain gainful employment, reduce their chances of financial abuse, and minimize their dependency on their abusers, and also help them to separate and decrease future victimization. The funds from this grant will help to provide additional tangible resources to our clients, such as transportation assistance, clothing, and mental health assistance. With 90% of our clients being trans women of color, our organization works to help provide a space that is not only safe and affirming, but helps to lower barriers, reduce trauma and re-victimization, and help to create a pathway to success for participants in our programming. The theme for this year, for 2022, is protecting communities. And what better way to do that than with the programming of Love Doesn't Hurt's educational sessions, addressing the intersectionality that comes with working with victims of crime. We work alongside our community partners to help build a safety net for our clients to thrive after trauma and to reduce trauma in their future with the tools that are given to them while they are in our program. Thank you, Community Foundation of Greater Memphis, for this opportunity to help bring awareness to the work that we are doing with Love Doesn't Hurt. Congratulations to all of the panelists and all of the amazing work and the impact that you all are making in our community, in our very own backyard. You guys are great. Thank you.
Hi, welcome to the Hive with Thistle and Bee. This is our residential home for our 2-year therapeutic residential program. We are a Memphis-based nonprofit that provides wraparound services for women survivors of trafficking, addiction, and prostitution. We have some of our survivors here today, and also our clinical director. Our social justice enterprise is based around raising and caring for bees, and that is by no accident. The strength of a hive is dependent upon the working of the bees together in community to strengthen the hive and produce a beautiful product. The beautiful product is the lives ahead of all the women that graduate here at Thistle and Bee. We have a graduate that graduates this Saturday. Yeah. And we're so excited because she is a wonderful model of being here for her sisters, which will be Sisters for Life, and giving back to the community itself. She is staying right here. She is joining our staff full-time. She will continue to be here for her sisters. And she's taking the tools she's learned back into the community and sharing with families. And that's part of what we do and what strengthens our Memphis community and protects our community.
Thank you very much for that, Autumn. Yeah, this has been a 2-year program for me that has given me a life, something completely, totally different than what I've ever had in the past.
They start with a lot of the hard work inside, the clinical side of it. Bethany's our clinical director. And Bethany, if you could tell us a little bit about clinical program.
When a woman first comes to the program, we really want her to focus the first 6 months or so on resting and healing and adjusting. Being still is very hard. There are several wraparound services that we offer, both in-house and outsourced, that provide therapy and healing, trauma work. And within that comes growth and being open and transparent.
We hope that you've had a glance into what Thistle and Bee does, and it's right here in Memphis. It's a support to our system that grows our community just like we grow here at Thistle and Bee. So thank you. We celebrate you and your commitment to supporting organizations like this so that we can welcome new members like Teresa. Yeah. And we can celebrate the successes and the birthdays of folks like Skylar and our other women that are engaged in other things today. But thank you. We appreciate you here at Thistle and Bee, and Memphis is grateful. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Hi, my name is Tamika Daniel Greer. I am the Executive Director of Memphis Artists for Change. At Memphis Artists for Change, it is our mission to enhance the power and capacity of communities through arts-based programming, community organizing, and community development. MAC is truly a community and artist-powered organization where we find community-based solutions through conversations, collaborations, and creativity. Our most recent rounds of community conversations were around violence, and specifically gun violence, and tactics to reduce violence. Those conversations revealed a myriad of things, but specifically it revealed the community's desire for accessible, and in this instance, accessible meaning within the community, and culturally competent activities for adults and youth, as well as community-based trainings and information sessions on topics such as conflict resolution and mediation. Specifically, the community wanted to talk about how these tools could be launched in the communities and used to intervene in the rising occurrences of violence. So therefore, we're seeking your support to continue our We Keep Us Safe conflict resolution series, which is a part of our Love Now community violence intervention program. This series allows us to provide conflict resolution trainings in the community, free to the public, that will include a digital series to be released across all social media platforms. The courses will all be facilitated by licensed and trained professionals and will cover real life scenarios. We feel that this programming is in complete alignment with this year's GiVE 365 theme of protecting communities, and therefore we appreciate your consideration to support our efforts in enhancing the power and capacity of communities to keep themselves safe. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Delvin Lane, founder of Block Ministries Inc. and executive director of the 901 Block Squad, which stands for Better Lives, Opportunities, and Communities. We are a youth gun violence intervention program founded back in 2012 with a task to decrease gun violence here in the city of Memphis. Right now, we serve 10 target areas in the city and over 350 clients. I got two of my teammates on to tell you a little bit about what we do. Here's Carmen Coleman.
Hi, my name is Carmen Coleman, and I'm the education specialist with 901 Block Squad. And we reduce gun violence in the city of Memphis by providing one-to-one mentoring, and the participants meet with their intervention specialists at least 3 times a week. We also provide homework assistance, exposure to colleges and technical schools, and assist with the individuals applying for jobs if that's what they choose to do. Next, we will have Brian Tillman.
Hello, my name is Brian Tillman. I'm an intervention specialist with the 901 Block Squad, which sponsors several community mobilization events and block parties. We host a one-stop shop where individuals who have become homeless, hungry, that are hurting, and have lost hope gets the opportunity to get a voucher from the Memphis Union Mission, lightly used clothes, a hot full-course meal, toiletries, and other necessities to assist them in their time of need. I turn you back over to Mr. Delvin Lane.
We'd like to thank GiVE 365 for considering us as finalists for this year's grant. We thank you so much because we feel like the 901 Block Squad and the mission of GiVE 365 directly correlates with each other. We have mentors all over the city in impoverished communities serving these kids on a one-to-one basis with the hopes to decrease the youth gun violence and change the trajectory of their lives. We thank you so much for the opportunity to be a finalist. We look forward to meeting you all in the future. Thank you so much.
Greetings, my name is Kevin Armstrong and I'm the Regional Director of Organizing for United Parents and Students Tennessee. We partner with local schools, community and faith-based organizations, and other investor stakeholders to create training centers that teach our families and students the formal skills of civic engagement and community organizing. Rather than engaging in short-term advocacy efforts, UPAS aims to build permanent, self-sustaining coalitions of informed and mobilized citizens. It is through the Relational Policing Initiative that we aim to create learning spaces where community members can attend monthly town hall meetings dedicated to the theme of violence reduction and how to navigate the issues that cause the most leading violence in our community. This builds a bridge of relational policing as it allows the officers to see the person being beyond just a citizen, and this relationship becomes reciprocal as it allows the citizen to see the public servant beyond. Hear from UPAS member and MPD Officer Morris as he expresses his personal support for the Relational Policing Initiative.
Hello, I'm Lieutenant Morris of the Memphis Police Department. The views I'm about to share with you are not the views of the police department, but my own personal views. I have been a member with the police department for approximately 25 years. While working for the department, I discovered pretty quick that having great rapport with the people you're serving is vital. This program, Relational Policing Initiative, is a great tool that's going to help our community.
Hear from Aaron Todd, a Raleigh branch librarian, as he expresses his personal support and why relational policing is vital in the community.
As a member of the Raleigh community, I am committed and invested in the Relational Policing Initiative. Historically speaking, the relationship between police officers and communities have been strained. By investing in the Relational Policing Initiative, GiVE 365 can help lay down a foundation of change and community partnership through transparency and violence reduction by education. This momentous effort will be a segue in streamlining and strengthening policing and community.
That's why United Parents and Students continues to champion the GiVE 365 theme of protecting communities.
Since 2017, the Target Black Foundation has been reaching kids where they are with unique programming, all designed to teach life skills. We are real excited this summer to introduce a new program. It's the Taking Back the Future Hip Hop Academy. And I am pleased to introduce Belial Black, who will give you the details about this new program.
Hi, I'm Belial Black, Strategic Coordinator of Program and Partnership here at the Target Black Foundation, also known as the Taking Back the Future Foundation. Here, our goal is to elevate our youth through understanding of global diversity, technology, creation of wealth, and most importantly, healthy habits. As crime rates increase in Memphis, Our children are growing up bombarded in activities that affect their decision making every day. Crime amongst juveniles have risen in recent years, so here at Taking Back the Future, we've started a music program to aid in our foundation's mission. Our goal is to use hip hop or rap music like a sport to impact the lives of the young people the same as a basketball team or a football team would. Music artists and athletes come from the same environments, they come from the same communities. The same people that aspire to be the next legendary athlete also aspire to be the next legendary hip hop artist. They grow up together in the same households, with one sibling wanting to be a star on the stage, the other sibling wanting to be a star on the court or the field. We want to use the hip hop program as another avenue of inspiration and get to the young people early so they won't have time to get caught up in criminal activities which eventually just end up holding them back. That's why we're partnering this summer with Employ, an organization here in Memphis that provides young people with a rewarding summer experience by offering career path options. In our hip hop program, kids will gain healthy habits, practice teamwork, as they will alternate different positions while creating musical bodies of work. They will build character. In building character, they will learn that they will have to dare to be different and recognize that there's nothing wrong with believing in something before everybody else does. They will learn how to focus, lock in, see a project through from start to finish. We will talk about self-control and how losing it for just a second could cost them everything. They will be taught discipline to do what they're supposed to do no matter what's going on around them. They will use music as an outlet to be able to express themselves. At the end, our goal is to make the kids feel like they've achieved and grown in some area of their development. We want to build their self-esteem and we want for them to be proud.
I'm Madam.
Hello, my name is Dr. Archie Moss Jr., and I'm the Executive Director and founder of the Gentlemen's League. The Gentlemen's League is an all-male mentorship program that seeks to intervene in the lives of at-risk males to lead them away from a life of crime and lead them to paths of success and achievement. Our mission is to educate, empower, and enrich our males. We do this through our programming, which consists of workshops, mentoring, tutoring, service projects, field trips, and extracurricular activities. Mentoring is a powerful and personal way to really connect with our young men. We know that our Black males are not doing well when we turn on the TV screens and we see the negative statistics that are plaguing Black males. We also know that currently there are only 2 states across the nation that have a high school graduation rate of 80% or higher for boys of color. We know that work must be done to pour into our young men to show them what is possible. That is what we do with the Gentlemen's League. The Gentlemen's League currently is at 4 schools across Memphis, Shelby County schools, and we're seeking to expand over the course of the years. One of the big staple events that we put on each and every year is the Boys of Color Conference, which is a part of the Blackout Weekend. This is a conference that's open to young males, grades 3 to 12, where we have different workshop series that talks about violence, about community development, about voting rights, about moving on to college or careers of their choices, ultimately pouring into our young men. We know that it takes a community in order to save our Black boys. This project is titled Spreading Black Boy Joy Across Memphis, Shelby County, and letting them know that they matter. Now, I would love for some of our young men to just share with you what the Gentlemen's League means to them and how it has impacted them over the years.
Hello, my name is Ryan Scott. I'm a freshman that attends Evangelical Christian School. Being a member of the Gentlemen's League has taught me etiquette, teamwork, and leadership skills. It has given me confidence so I can be a productive citizen. The Gentlemen's League is about social etiquette and how to dress professionally, so we aren't categorized by those stereotypes. I believe that if you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, go together. The Gentlemen's League has taught us to work together to accomplish a goal and lead our communities. My name is Derek Grant Carter. I've been in the Gentlemen's League since like 2nd or 3rd grade. It helped me out a lot, and I'm now in like 7th grade. It has helped me a lot over the years. It made me become like more stronger as a man, and made me like have better friends and how to conduct myself. It's truly helped me a lot over the years.
I'm Jacquel Rogers, the Executive Director of Greendown Public Schools, Tennessee. We operate 5 schools here in Memphis: Fairleigh High School, Hillcrest High, Kirby Middle, Wooddale Middle, and Bluff City High School. Our mission at Greendown Public Schools is to ensure all students graduate high school prepared for college, leadership, and life.
Hi, I'm Julius Blackburn, principal at Fairleigh High School, a Green Dot Public Schools Tennessee school, and I support students as they embark on their creative journeys. As part of the music mentorship program, students will play instruments and they will utilize recording and production equipment, and also create their own identities within the framework of music. Our students will practice with donated equipment, and they'll also be transported to Royal Studios for workshops. Resources and programs like this, they're typically unavailable to students without affluence or connections. And programs like this allow our students to have a safe space to be themselves and express themselves in a way suitable to them.
Our students reflect Memphis. 84% of our students are African American, 13% are Latinx, and unfortunately, many of them have been exposed to trauma, whether that trauma is violence, loss of a loved one. They have experienced things that many of us think are imaginable, but it is something they internalize and deal with every day. What these grant funds will do for Greendown Public Schools is give us the money to purchase all of the equipment our students will need at each school for the music program to operate at full capacity, but also to create other economic paths for them and really prepare them to be successful in college, leadership, and life, and most importantly, to overcome the trauma they've experienced in their communities.
Oh, hi there. Hi. My name is Sarah Grimm. I'm the director of One Family Memphis.
And I'm Vermico Brissett. I'm the professional development manager here at Memphis Rocks Climbing and Community. So a little bit about Memphis Rocks. Memphis Rocks is a community that is made up of diverse people who have brilliantly managed to bridge the gap between racial differences, economic challenges, physical abilities, giving the same opportunity to all. And it happens to be uniquely designed as a rock climbing gym.
Thanks so much for the opportunity to share a little bit about our grant proposal, but also about Memphis Rocks. Follow me. So today, we're going to share about our grant proposal, Free After 3 After School Rocks. It's an after-school program aimed at middle schoolers and high schoolers that pairs STEM, science, technology, engineering, arts, or math with climbing.
That's true. Now follow us. We're going to take these lunches out. Good morning.
Good morning. So you might be asking, so why this program? Why is it so important? Well, we are situated right here in Soulsville, South Memphis, where access to quality and affordable after-school programs or enrichment type programs is limited. So, and we know, right, that teens are so hard to engage, but we think we have the solution. The solution is allowing teens to pick a track based on their interest. And there's 4 different tracks.
Yes, we have the Climbing Plus track, we have the Technology Plus track, there's also the Science Plus track, and there's just Climbing Plus.
So all of these tracks will incorporate climbing and their selected interest. And our highest hope is that this program will encourage kids to new ideas, expose them to new interests, and ultimately it will encourage them to reach their dreams and their full potential. I'll get the door for you.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So today we also have our community closet that's in full operation. And what that is every Tuesday between the hours of 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., people from the community are able to come in and shop for household essentials, dry goods, and clothing at absolutely no cost to them here in the Soulsville area.
Thanks so much for allowing us to share. We hope you have a wonderful evening and a wonderful week. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Megan Benazik and I am the Executive Director of the Carpenter Art Garden. Founded in 2012, Carpenter Art Garden's creative, educational, and vocational programs are developed in partnership with the Binghamton community to address critical issues facing the neighborhood. These programs aim to cultivate creativity, a love of learning, relationship building, leadership, and neighborhood pride. Our campus sits on Carpenter Street on the east side of Binghamton. Our location on the main walking path between a large housing development and a neighborhood school places the Art Garden in the direct consciousness of the neighborhood every day. Daily programs offered at no charge include art classes, sewing lessons, bike rides, mosaic work, a mural program, cooking classes, weekly pop-up vegetable markets, and our teen job hub. These programs have transformed a dangerous street into what we call a therapeutic landscape. As a space developed with care and intention, the Art Garden is felt with all of your senses. To many, the Art Garden serves as an emotional retreat and helps individuals to recover from daily external stressors. Binghamton community members and Art Garden participants are often functioning on high alert. Outside of the pandemic, systematic stressors such as poverty, transportation, violence, unemployment, and food insecurity are faced daily. For a person operating under constant stress, it may not take much for a fight, flight, freeze response. This year, our team has worked with mental health professionals to explore the ways our body holds on to trauma. After a traumatic event, a person will move their body to help their nervous system to process the event. This can be any type of movement, even a fine motor skills exercise such as drawing, painting, or weaving. If there is no opportunity to complete the response to the traumatic event, the immediate emotional and physical reactions can lead to more serious health conditions in the future. We offer hands-on art programming and opportunities for socialization in a restorative outdoor space. Beyond the physical act of completing a cycle of trauma, in tangible ways the Art Garden provides a landing pad to return to safety are long-term, genuine relationships, avoiding judgment, and respecting boundaries. The Art Garden means safety. Our gardens are therapeutic in their appearance and by association. This space is designed to encourage community engagement and creates a sense of identity. Many Art Garden members have been participating for years with siblings following in their footsteps. Longtime members or residents share their memories they have from the garden and the positive association they have with their childhood. The Carpenter Art Garden tells a story. Funding from the Community Foundation GiVE 365 grant would allow for these programs to continue, specifically continued trauma training and educational opportunities for our staff who lead these daily programs.